Wendy Williams might be retired now, but I think we can all agree that nobody spills tea like her. Y'all know how rumors have been going around about Judge Mathis' divorce and how he allegedly had a secret baby outside of his marriage to his soon Linda? Well, it turns out that Wendy tried to spill the tea on that years ago. This was before anybody even suspected that Mathis was allegedly up to some shenanigans, but y'all know Wendy, she's always going to have the tea. So what exactly did Wendy say about Mathis? Let's spill this tea. At first, Mathis was determined to keep his mouth shut after Linda blindsided us with a divorce announcement after almost 40 years. Fans tried to put two and two together because it was clear as day that there was more to the drama than Linda's claims of irreconcilable differences. But the moment people started wondering if Judge Mathis could be the problem, he suddenly decided to speak up and talk about the divorce. There were speculations from fans that he could have cheated, and there were some rumors of him having a baby on Linda. Well, the next thing we knew, Mathis had a talk with TMZ at the airport where he claimed that Linda filed for divorce because he had neglected her for most of their marriage, and that he was determined to fight for his marriage.
I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. You see how many at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third. Serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed back to July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road, doing the same thing, and in terms of going out into another city. But I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship?
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that?
Absolutely.
I just wanted to eliminate all them rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You go to work, you go serving the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events except without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect.
For someone who claimed that he was fighting a divorce, you'd think that the last thing he would want to do was travel again, since that was what caused the situation to start with. Yet he was at the airport about to jet off again. Child, he's so unserious. The cheating allegations died down for a while until an old interview between Wendy Williams and Judge Mathis resurfaced. In the interview, Wendy informed Mathis that she had heard rumors of him allegedly sneaking around with another woman. Now, with Mathis being mature and all that, you'd think that he'd handle the allegation well, right? I mean, all he had to do was deny and shut down the allegation. Instead, he went in hard on Wendy, threatening to sue her for defamation. He even brought up her addiction struggles, and honestly, he was doing too much.
Here on this show, whether it's TV or radio, one thing that Wendy Williams does is keep it real with her audience. Now, my audience knows all about me and what I've been through, and what they don't know, I go into explicit details in my book. Now, that might not be true, according to you, about this woman that allegedly you slept with. You allegedly got her pregnant. Listen to let me draw up the skeleton, Judge, and then you fill in the meat.
Wendy, I didn't read that part. Now you making that up.
Okay, let me draw
now you
up.
and WBLS about to be sued for defamation. You gonna make some stuff
Okay,
up here
Judge,
that
you
wasn't
are
even alleged.
Okay,
now that's called defamation.
All right.
That's called defamation, Wendy.
Okay.
She did not allege that.
All right, look.
I'll tell you what she alleged, and it wasn't that.
All right, you tell me what she alleged, Judge, in all of your anger.
I'm not angry.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm not angry.
Okay.
She said that she had an encounter with me where I was getting high.
During Yeah, doing
Brought to you
cocaine,
by
what you've been addicted to
Classic
most of your
Throwback
life and
TV.
Still addicted to based on your nasal passages and all these days you're missing at work and going in and out of the bathroom right while I'm here in the studio. As I told you, I've never used.
Are you following me?
Listen, I've never used in my life.
Okay, well,
never in my
tell
life.
me what else she alleged, Judge.
She also alleged that I asked her to sleep with my wife.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, and so, and if you want to believe that ridiculous nonsense, you feel free to. But and you want to keep fueling it when no one else has even asked me about it.
Nobody else keeps it real like
everyone
this.
in the media knows that tabloids print trash, but every week that they pay people to come up with you or anyone in this studio to go to a tabloid and tell them, I want to sell you a story on someone, and they'll buy it.
Right.
And if that's the type of stuff that you fuel on your show,
and
feel free to. But I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
I also got it.
I didn't do it.
I also got
I have
it from
nothing to do with it. And I
listen.
don't know the woman. Never met her. Never used. Now, let's talk about fueling your stuff. You, on the other hand, have admitted to being addicted to.
Absolutely.
Secondly, you continue to show symptoms of your addiction.
Okay.
Lastly,
what
I
are those
heard that
symptoms? Tell me.
These nasal passages you keep coughing up.
And I did Afrin.
This eternal cold that you continue to have.
Yes,
that you can't have to come to work because every other week, and now you're even stupid so low as to blame it on your baby, your newborn. How low can you get? That's about as low as you can get to blame your child for your cocaine addiction. Then, lastly, your bisexual activity. I'm sure your audience want to know about that. I've heard that rumor.
I'm sure my husband would love that.
Yeah. Oh, he watches? Does he watch when you do it?
Yes. Don't you know?
No, I don't know. I didn't know you were that low down. Lastly, we can continue with what I heard about all those, like 8. You had 8 of
Oh,
that's what I heard. That's the rumor.
How
now you want to keep
interesting.
fueling that? Did you write about that in your book?
I wrote about it in my book.
All
yes.
8 of them?
Yes, I wrote.
8. Ooh.
I have. Unlike you, Judge, I'll be smarter about my book. I don't reveal everything for free. People must buy my book to get the information that they need to get.
To finance this radio show, knowing that you had 8 as a addict and a bisexual. Sponsors continue to put up money for this show.
You know what, Judge? You are
better watch out for
protesting.
the anti crowd, I can tell you that.
Let me just
You
say
better watch
this.
out for them. You better say something to them. Don't explain to me.
Let me say
you ain't
something.
no trial with me. That's who you
Let me
gonna be on
say
trial
something
with.
to you and to everybody listening.
Go right ahead.
You
thought, you thought you were going to get me on here and hijack me.
You
But
are
got
the
wrong
Tyson
person.
Beckford.
You got the wrong person, darling.
You are the Tyson Beckford of the protest.
I'm not some of these soft guys you done had on here that you think you can talk anything to. I come from the hardest streets of America. And if you think you're going to send me back to the streets fueling these nonsensical rumors that come in a tabloid. I'm not
fueling anything, but I'm just
the
listening.
other tabloid article where I'm supposed to have beaten up the Reverend, me and Reverend Jackson jumped on a preacher in L.A. You didn't see that?
No.
Or you just too fixated on to discuss that? Is that your problem?
I
You
didn't
got
see
a
that
real
one.
fixation with. That's all you talk about, from what I understand on your show. And now we know why you had all those 8 of.
Child, that man was doing way too much. Like, thou doest protest too much. It's crazy how hard he went in on Wendy when she wasn't even trying to be shady in the first place. And looking back now, it kind of looks like he was defensive because he has something to hide. This video has fans talking again, and the rumors of him cheating on Linda seem to be stronger than ever. I mean, he said it out of his own mouth that he often neglected Linda and he flew out for work most of the time. And fans noticed something interesting about his little chit chat with TMZ, and that's the fact that he never explicitly denied cheating on Linda. Nowhere in the interview did he outrightly deny cheating, and fans believe that there's something there. Child, it looks like we owe Wendy an apology because the streets fully believe that he was out here wilding. Fans commented, I know Judge Mathis ain't 64 years old with a side baby and wasted 39 years of marriage. Why are people saying that Judge Mathis's wife is silly for filing for divorce after 39 years of marriage? She is self-aware and knows what is a deal breaker for her. Just because y'all are okay with y'all husbands cheating and having outside kids doesn't mean she has to be. And Judge Mathis getting a divorce after 39 years is crazy. Sis had to be fed the F up. Y'all drop your thoughts on this and then check out this next video.